Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Rate My Build. You guys love this series. They love it.
I love it.
We love it. We love it. We all love it. We have some great ideas in the works. Project A is something where we haven't quite given any hints yet at what that is.
Yep.
But I did give a hint on the community tab, if you guys were paying attention. We may even have some film review sessions coming up with you guys as well, and our pros. But this video is a little bit different, special edition. We thought that we would go ahead and add up all the best scores from 2019, not 2K19, 2K20, but in 2019. Is that confusing enough for everyone? So we got the top 5 builds from 2019. I think that's about the first 8 episodes of Rate My Build. And then what can everyone do to maybe get a better chance at getting on the next episode of Rate My Build?
Yeah, we just filmed another Path to Pro episode with Nate on ball defense. So make sure if you haven't watched it yet, or even if you have, head on over to that video, leave a comment telling us something you learned, as Nate likes to say, a little nugget, maybe.
A little nugget.
So find a McDonald's chicken nugget, leave it in the comment section.
Hashtag not sponsored, by the way.
Right. Oh, gosh. But leave a comment on that video with something you learned or a suggestion you have from the video to maybe help some other people out who are watching. And we'll pick 5 people, and you'll be entered into the next edition of Rate My Build coming next week. Yeah.
Ready?
I think so. Is it time?
Throw it to us. I don't even remember what we were doing in all these different episodes. It'll be interesting because these top 5 builds are from early episodes of Rate My Build that I'm sure not everyone who's subscribed now has even seen. So there's been like a little bit of a growth of how we film and edit the videos. So it'll be interesting to see the difference between each build because they're from different episodes each. Yeah,
it should be fun. We have some really high ratings. Again, these are the best 5 builds in 2019 from NBA 2K20. But without further ado, we'll throw it to the first build. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys next week. We have BTF Man. This is a center, 99 overall, Park Rec Pro-Am. My career, 7 feet tall, 249. He put 92.1 wingspan, so I'm not exactly sure where that is in the whole center realm. Let me know if you guys know. It says he uses jump shot 38. He uses the standard dribble moves because that's all he can unlock, and has some pretty nice dunk animations because of his AD driving dunk. Now, before I throw it to you guys, his name is I'm Unguardable, and he is a paint beast with a glass cleaning takeover. So what do you guys think? This is a real paint beast. How did he make his build? Which one's better, this one or the last one?
So here's what I think, and it's just simple math. If you look at this build has 22 finishing badges and 24 defensive badges. The last build that we just did had 16 finishing badges and 30 defensive badges, so it's swapped. So this one has 6 more finishing badges, upgrades, and 6 less defensive badges. So it's almost a carbon copy version of the build that we just previously did. It's 7 foot, and even its attributes are offensive oriented instead of defensive. You still have really good defensive stats, but it's just flipped. So I think the argument here is more so just, the point here is more so just, do you want an offensive version or a defensive version of the build? Which one do you think is more?
And so that's why I chose both of these builds, and I wanted it to be a paint beast battle, and I wanted to see from you guys, the experts, which one's better.
My preference, I like this one better.
Okay, so does that mean this is a 10, Swizz? Is this a 10?
I have to go through and see what he did. I like the Hall of Fame finishing. That's just my personal preference, just because I want to get down there. I'm mashing for me. Yes, the other build could be better, but for me, I want the finishing. I want to be able to mash on people with the Hall of Fame badges. I think it's just more fun, honestly, and you're still getting the defensive badges. You're still gonna be able to box up in the paint. So I think this build is doing kind of what the other build can do, but more because you're able to finish more in my sense. That's what I like.
Okay.
And if you're looking at the defensive attributes, it's not it's really not much of a difference. Like your steel's a little lower and your lateral quickness and stuff. But I mean, if you got stick, I mean, come on, like you're able to handle the little bit attribute miss.
Okay.
Right.
What about his actual badge allocation? Nate, you want to run through it, starting at finishing, and quickly down through it?
Before we get to that, I wanna give my opinion on which build I think.
Go for it. Yes, that too, please.
Hey, one thing to note: this guy has a 65 mid too. He might not know we could take the midi yet, so he might be able to improve his game. Hey, by this video, the other guy takes mid, 65 mid, he's greening. So hey,
that's true.
And this isn't just for TV purposes to disagree with Swizz, but I think the other build is better.
Okay.
I just do. I like this build. It's a great build, and I've always been a defensive oriented guy, but it doesn't even have anything to do with that. I just think that in the flow of the games and whatnot, when the offense is just coming to you, I don't think you need 30 or what is it, 22 finishing badges. A lot of your looks are going to be, if they're good looks, they're going to be easy ones, sort of gimmies. And if you're fighting a lot for, I don't think that's the meta anyways, regardless, is to fight a lot for points in the paint.
No, yeah, let me throw this out there. I wouldn't have either one of these builds in my team. And
Sure,
Yeah.
right. For sure, yeah. This build's a lot of fun. You're going to finish at an extremely high rate around the rim. And you're still going to be really good defensively. Whereas the last build we talked about is like I said, the exact opposite. But I think it's good, though. I mean, it's got. You said you wanted me to go over what badge layout? The defense.
Yeah, you can run through them all real quick.
Just whatever ones. Yeah. So finishing ones, you got. We're not going to go over every single one, but the ones that I would change, I would probably. I'm not in love with the Pro Touch badge, and I don't think Swizz is either. If you haven't,
I don't think you need it on Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
haven't realized that by now, so I'd probably take that off. And I'm probably gonna put on Drop Stepper with this.
Or even
this
back down
archetype.
Punisher. Like I would, yeah.
Yeah, or even back down Punisher for sure, because you're gonna be getting mashy with this build. You're gonna be.
I don't think you need Giant Slayer either.
I agree. That's what I saw.
Like I would take down Giant Slayer and Pro Touch. I'd put back Boss Hall of Fame. I'd get Drop Scepter, back down Punisher. Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't think you need. You don't need Pro Touch. Put on Drop Stepper or back down Punisher. Take off Giant Slayer. Put it on the other one, and then you could even, if you wanted to try to find a way to get Lob City Finisher in there on bronze or silver, I think you could do that too.
Yeah.
Good deal. What about shooting? Catch and shoot? Is that fine?
Yeah, I don't know if you need catch and shoot, but
I don't think he's going to be shooting.
unless he's catching and shooting those mid ranges.
You might want to put on.
That's meta.
I actually think probably the meta for this would probably be to put on deep fades. I would probably put on deep fades.
I don't know if bronze deep fades will do anything though.
I don't know if it will either, but if you're going to be back to the basket a lot and you got no other shot but turn around and shoot like a post fade jump shot or something, that might help.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't go catch and shoot. Just put it that way. I would even test out range and center like the other guy had. Maybe he's shooting deep middies with the 65 mid range. I don't know. That could be like something interesting, to be honest, what he's got going there.
Sure.
I mean, slippery off ball. I see a lot of big men choose that with their bronze badge. I feel like range side slippery off ball or deep fades could be like the way to go.
Okay. What about playmaking? Quick first step and unpluckable?
Oh yeah, it's fine.
I feel like that's fine.
Yeah, again, unless you want to, if he wants to get really glitchy in the post, and I don't know how well Dream Shake works. I've actually never used it, but
Yeah.
or Pulse Spin Technician. If you want to get glitchy in the post, maybe take unpluckable off because you're not going to be.
Sure. Sure. Okay.
And then defensive badges.
I get bronze chase down.
Yeah, so there's a couple things I would do. I would notch box down to gold. You have one upgrade from that. I would not intimidator down to silver or bronze. As of right now, bronze, which would give you 4 badge upgrades. I would immediately put on chase down on bronze. I would put on clamps on either silver or gold, and then depending, you have an extra upgrade left. And then, yeah, I would, and I want to get pogo stick on too. See, that's why I think it's so But do you see how important it is to have those extra defensive badges? Like I think
That's
you
the
really
difference.
need them, especially on a big, to reach the full potential. Whereas the finishing ones, we were trying to search for, maybe this, maybe that. Whereas the defensive badges, we're like, okay, we need these badges, pogo stick, clamps. You need, interceptor. It'd be even nice to have on defensive leader. You want these badges, so I think that's to the point that I was trying to make.
Good deal. All right, I'm on board with all those. Let's go. Bless you. I think I heard Spencer sneezing when he was walking around earlier.
It's contagious.
I think he got you. He got you. Okay. Let's go ahead and rate this. Swizz, you went first last time, so Nate, I'll throw it to you first. Battle of the Paint Beast here. You said you like the other one more. Where does this guy rate?
Yeah, so I'm gonna give this one. I'm gonna give him an 8.5.
Okay.
Out of 10. Give him an 8.5, just because. At the end of the day, who cares what I think? He wants an offensive oriented build, and it seems like it. So you have to again take that for face value. I think there's a lot of badge stuff you can do with the defensive badges. I think there's a lot of work that can be done on there. I would say with the finishing badges, there's also the Pro Touch. I don't love it. I don't love Giant Slayer on this build. So you switch those two things around, maybe Relentless. And then I think, again, just the attributes, it's an opposite copy of the last build that we.
Good deal.
I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10.
Sounds good. Swizz, what about you?
I'm actually giving it an 8.5 too. I think, I feel like you should have went max wingspan. I just realized that. I don't know how far 92.1 is from max, but yeah. I also feel like I would have made the weight a little bit more. But besides that, definitely he went over it, tweaked those finishing badges, take off catch and shoot, and then your defense badges tweak a little, and I think you'll be pretty good to go, honestly.
Good deal. I'm going to keep it at a 9. I think both this build and the last build can be used effectively. Personal preference on your attributes. If you'd rather go more offensive focused or defensive, switch some of those badges around, just like we said in the last build. I think that it's close. The Battle of the Paint Beasts are very close.
You're doing it for TV, Cody.
Hey, I'm the host now, Nate. Come on.
If this guy had the badge layout correct, I would have gave him a better rating, but his badge layout.
Gotcha. Makes sense. All right, I'm unguardable. There you go.
All right, next up here we got _Gordon Ramsay. This is I dig the name with the outfit. I mean, how much more correlation could you have, honestly?
Oh, this dude is locked.
That's super locked. But it says, although I'm Ramsey, I'm not kicking too much. I mean, that kind of sucks, but I mean, you'll get there, right? But yeah, so he's a 98 overall. He plays Park, Rec, Pro-Am, point guard, 6'5", 175, and arms are one above default. I mean, off rip the build. I mean, it's a sharp build, so I love it. I think you did a pretty good job on it. I think there's a few things you could have tweaked. I think you should have made him 6'6", because that really doesn't hurt you. Also, I would have gotten 15 playmaking badges. I'm not really too sure what exactly you should have done your attributes to get that, or what to change exactly, but I know you could get 15 playmaking and you'll have 8 defensive. Maybe you wanted 9 or something, who knows, but I feel like the other way is a little bit better. But besides that, I mean, your badges, I think the finishing, Giant Slayer, I mean, you don't really have much to work with there. So, I mean, it's just how often can you really finish at the rim regardless. Shooting, I think they're all pretty good. I mean, difficult shots, silver, I don't really think you need difficult shots. I think the badge pretty sucks. There's not much else things to put it in though, since you have so many shooting badges already. I mean, I think clutch shooter's actually kind of decent. Like, it pops up quite often, and it's not even sometimes clutch situations. So I think that's actually interesting. Or even going up maybe and like,
honestly, I'll take off. I don't know. I mean, I think maybe even throw on deep face. So he has a 98 deep post face. So like,
okay, yeah. I mean, if you could throw that in your game.
That could be like a bailout play, like.
No, yeah, for sure. You definitely throw that in your game too. I think that's interesting also. But that's like the only tweak I'd really do with your shooting badges. The rest I think are perfectly fine. It's pretty much what I have on my Sharp. The Playmaking Badges, yeah, I definitely wish you would have got 15. I don't think you really need Needle Threader. I would probably put that in like, it's so hard with 13, like, because like I would want you to get like Stop and Go up and tie handles, but it's pretty hard since you're limited here. Like, I don't know what he should take down to get those, but do you guys have an idea? Like,
I don't know.
honestly,
It's
it's
only
tough,
got 13.
because like I would. Oh, you only have 13. Yeah. See, I know it's tough with 13. Like, it's really. I probably take Unpluckable. I don't know, honestly. I really don't know what I would take down. Like, that's actually really tough. I definitely wouldn't take.
I think Needle Threader is good badge too, like especially a shooting guard.
Have you?
I think it's interesting.
Lab Needle Threader, like how good is it? How good is the badge?
I only use it bronze. I've never used it more than bronze.
It makes you throw like bullet passes. It makes it harder to steal the pass. You know, I think it's a really good badge to have.
I think it's good too. I just think, I don't know. It's tough not having stopping goal.
Like, does it actually make it? Like, does it actually make the animations more difficult to like get a steal when you throw?
Yeah.
When you throw a pass. Okay.
Yeah, the passes come quicker, like bullet passes. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, it's definitely not. I probably wouldn't go that badge, especially because he only has 13. I really don't know what he should take down. Like, I probably honestly would just leave it actually probably how he has it, just because.
Yeah.
I just feel like.
I mean, he could take down Dimer. I mean,
he could take down Dimer. Actually, that's true.
I mean, that's probably not team player moves, but hey, sometimes you have to be selfish. You know?
That's facts.
I'm interested.
He's only playing Park Rec Pro, man.
Yeah, I'm also interested, like, because he says he runs it as like a shooting guard sniper. So is he playing the 2 guard or is he playing the 1?
Oh,
like,
I didn't even realize that, to be honest.
I think that's a big thing because like if he's playing the 2,
yeah, so I would definitely take Dimer off. Well, not off, but I wouldn't have it gold.
Right. Now, if he's playing the 1, that's a different story. So it's all objective.
That's very true.
30 shooting bad. That's crazy though. He is. I mean, that's
what you get. I mean, it's hard. Like, you really don't know what to put things in because some things like are really bad. So like, it's just like, what do you do? It's like overload, honestly.
Right. Actually, I like his shooting badge layout though. Like,
it's very good. I would just take out different shots.
Yeah. Okay. I'm with you on that. I agree.
And defensive, I think they are good, to be honest. Like, that's literally perfect.
Yeah.
I'll Intimidated Bronze. I'll do Intimidated Bronze.
Bronze and Intercept Silver. Yeah, that's like the only thing.
Yeah. I agree. Yeah. Intercept.
Yeah, I love that badge.
I love it so much. It's so good. Yeah,
because without it, you're useless.
Yeah.
I wasn't even doing it as a direct.
Yeah. What is? Yeah. So I'm Gordon Ramsay. I watched.
I love this name. I love the whole thing.
I watched Gordon Ramsay, so I'm a fan. So I love the name.
Hell's Kitchen is a great show,
bro. It's a great underrated show, bro. Great show. I love the name. I love the fit. I like the build. The
build's great. He could just had a few tweaks. I would have made him 6.
I want the player card. He represents Pacers and the player card.
True. I didn't even see that. That is actually locked.
This guy, he's actually cooking, like, for real.
Big time.
Yeah, the hat is great.
And he got the ones on, bro.
I'll give him a 9. I think you should have made him 6'6". I mean, it's not that big of a deal. And you could have got him 15 Playmaking Badges. Those just small things. I mean, they're really not much, but so I'll give you a 9. Besides that, I think you really have everything pretty down pat with your build.
Yep, I'm going to give him a 9 too. I like his build. Switch around, the Playmaking Badges a little bit, but and then throw Interceptor up. I like it. I think it's a good build.
I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10 as well. Just he could have tweaked the attributes a little better. I think sacrificing 1 defensive badge for 2 more playmaking is definitely worth it for this type of build.
Great.
So that's the only downfall about this. And he could have been 6'6", so extra height, extra inch could definitely help. And one thing I do really like about he's 1 above the fault, so he can really be in those passing lanes and cause some havoc. So that's pretty cool. So 9 out of 10. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay.
Facts.
Definitely cooking.
Cooking up.
That's the most unique name and outfit we've had yet. I give him number 1 in that category.
Wins the cake.
Yeah, that wins that.
No pun intended.
All right, next up is our shooting guard in this episode. We have Glory D, 6'5", 79.8 wingspan, so I'm not exactly sure where that is on the spectrum for shooting guards. But 98 overall, 201 weight, plays park rec in my career, so no pro-am again for this guy. He said, shout out to Pacers Gaming. Haven't seen this build around very much at all, so he thought he'd show it off. This is going to be a fun one.
I'm confused.
He plays with the Zach Levine jumper, who I haven't seen either. Levine or Levine, one of the two. Levine.
Close, though.
I was close. Plays around the perimeter, but can get to the basket when he needs to. It's a do-it-all build. So, okay. The viewers haven't seen it yet, but I'm about to click over. This build is pretty unique. An inside-out playmaker. Wolf, what do you think about this at the 2?
The biggest red flag is I've never seen a build that gets 3 Hall of Fame categories, so I don't know what pie chart he used. I don't know what. I mean, this is special. I don't know. I've never seen this build in my life. Build that get 3 Hall of Fame category badges. This dude knows something I don't.
I've never seen.
He's got the glitch.
Yeah, I've never. I retweet that. I've never seen a build with 3 Hall of Fame categories being able to have Hall of Fame badges in 3 categories ever.
I don't know what. Like maybe he has special pie charts we've never seen, but
he glitched the charts.
Yeah, I literally. This has got to be a glitch.
And he's got the old school Pacers gear on too. So shout out to him. He's super glitchy.
But he also has Warriors shorts on, so I'm not a fan of the shorts.
Ooh, I like that.
And then he's playing on Brooklyn.
It matches the colors.
He's like got a ton of teams going on here.
He's got Hall of Fame badges everywhere. He's got teams everywhere. Terrence Lacey.
I mean, Glory, you gotta DM me the method. I don't know what you did here, but
what do you think about it? What do you think about the build?
At the attribute, it looks like it's a glitch.
So I mean, I'll give my thoughts. I guess
it can't.
Yeah, I mean, he has pretty dang good ball handling. He has more than good finishing. Like his finishing is, 93 close shot, 88 driving layup, 86 driving dunk. That's ridiculously good. Mm-hmm. And then he can shoot the ball. So I mean, on paper, I haven't gone to the badges yet, but it looks like a really good build.
Right, on paper, it looks like it's like.
It looks glitchy. Yeah.
Wolf, same thing?
Yeah, same. I mean, I'm
you look rattled. You look rattled right now.
He's like mind-blown. He's like,
yeah. This is the new build? All right, let's take a look at the badges here. 16 finishing. He goes contact, giant slater, relentless, and slithery.
Relentless, take it off, put it on fancy, and keep everything the same.
That's it. Yeah, right. Exactly. Yep.
Okay. And remember, he has 88 driving layup, 86 driving dunk with those Hall of Fame badges. That's glitchy.
Yeah, that's context.
For sure. That's nice.
All right. Shooting. He has 17. He goes catch and shoot Hall of Fame, green machine, range extender. Doesn't have the full diamond, left off dead eye. What do you guys think there?
Knock down catch and shoot silver and just put Deadeye silver.
Okay.
Probably, if he wants both. If he wants to keep catch and shoot.
The only way I could see the catch and shoot is if he's always off ball. Maybe even then,
there's no way though. His build is just like I feel like he's got to be controlling the ball.
You would think so, right? And I like the Deadeye badge a lot. Like I would probably go. Honestly, would probably go.
Like if you're controlling the ball a lot, I would honestly just take catch and shoot off and then just max Deadeye or just.
Yeah, I might take catch and shoot off. Maybe leave it on bronze and then put Deadeye on gold.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't. Yeah, it's tough. I don't. Yeah, it's tough, but it's probably what I would do.
Yeah. It's interesting, and the other part is, in terms of gold quick draw, I never see the Zach Levine jumper, so I don't know the timing on that.
Yeah, I'm not too sure either.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah. By the way, if you're looking for a good jump shot, Wolf and I just filmed a video, so stay tuned. We talk about jump shots coming out. And Levine wasn't one of the jump shots. Spoiler alert. So, okay, Playmaking Badgers. Gosh, this build is glitchy, guys. This is nuts.
He shouldn't have, like, I'm sorry, I know we're rating the build, but like, he shouldn't have Hall of Fames in three categories.
He's got a glitch from Prelude, bro.
No, I think that there had to be something there. Because I just don't, teach me how to make a build that has, I'll make a lock build if I can get 3 Hall of Fames.
Right.
3 categories with Hall of Fames. That's tough to do.
If you guys are in the premiere right now or you're watching it later on, leave in the comments what you think happened. How did this build actually become what it is? Because
I messed up a screenshot. I haven't.
And it could have been me. It could have been me. As soon as we're done here, we might throw something back in here. I could have messed up.
Yeah, there's got.
Man,
I could have messed up.
There's no way he's getting this.
Someone made an error here. Either Glory or it was on our end, but. When I saw the badges, I was baffled.
I think we should have just went with it and kept it.
Yeah, let's run with it. I mean,
just say that build's broken.
It's getting a 10. I'm gonna say it's getting a 10. I mean, this is a real build. It's a 10. I've never seen this in my life.
It's 1,000% getting a 10.
Well, we'll figure it out. If we need to, we can enter something back in. Nate's getting another call. Look at this guy. He's so popular.
I get calls every day.
Right.
I don't know why.
All right. Let's go ahead and look at the defensive badges just in case. This looks more normal, right, guys?
Yeah, that's pretty normal.
Okay.
Way more normal.
Okay.
Flaps, that's fine. I mean, can't really change much. Solid.
Good deal. All right, we'll go ahead and rate the build as is, but we might throw a disclaimer in. It could be on me. This build might be on me, guys. All right. So Wolf, you're gonna say 10 off the rip?
10. Automatic 10.
Okay. I think we're gonna have to retract that, but we'll go ahead and throw it up just for fun.
As is right now. So it's what I see in front of me.
Okay, Swizz, what do you think?
I'll give it a 9.5 because he can't speed boost.
Okay.
All right.
Swizz has got to have that speed boost. All right, Nate, as is. 10. Okay. All right.
No words needed.
Okay. So we might be coming back. You might see Spencer and me coming with something different, but as is one of the highest builds we've seen so far.
1 hour later.
All right, guys, we are back from the future. I did make a mistake. We didn't find the glitchiest build ever. Here are the Playmaking Badges. He doesn't have Hall of Fame in 3 categories. So what do you guys think about these badges? And then we're going to re-rank him as well.
So, I mean, this one, he got 1 extra badge, but doesn't have Hall of Fame. I mean, not too bad.
I'm going to be honest, like, this isn't going to change my rating that much. The only issue is that his stop and go is on gold.
Yeah.
That's not uber important. I'd
honestly go, like, low-key, bronze bailout, bronze needle threader, and, like, bronze love city passer, low-key.
Yeah, or even bronze bailout, silver needle threader, even if you wanted to do that. Like,
yeah.
It's still really good though for the like downhill quick first step unpluckable tight handles. That's fine, all on gold. I'm okay with that.
Wolf, same thing.
Yeah, no, I mean it's solid. Yeah, it's not gonna change my rating that much because it's a good build, but yeah. I mean just take off stop and go and I'll put bronze bailout and silver needle and he's good to go.
All right. Well then, Wolf, we'll start with you. You had a 10 previously. Where does this change your rating, if any?
So I'm gonna give him a 9. So I'm not gonna go to 10, 9. The biggest issue too would be like he's a shooting guard at 6'5". He could have made him a point guard at 6'5" and got more badges. So that's one thing he could have changed. And besides that, I mean it's a solid build that can pretty much do everything.
Okay, Swizz.
Yeah, I'm knocking him down from a 9.5 to a 9. Yeah, I mean he doesn't have the Hall of Fame, but I mean the rest is still solid. I mean he's got 15 playmaking badges still. If you would have been able to speed boost on this build, hey man, you'd have got a 15, but
Sounds good. All right, Nate.
I'm gonna keep him at 10 out of 10. Actually.
Okay.
Because it was your fault, Cody. That's the main reason I'm doing it.
That's tough.
No. I honestly, I don't think it changes too much. I hear what Wolf is saying about you get more badges, sort of that bang for your buck thing if you would have made it a little bit differently, but still looking at this at face value and for what we gave it before, I'm going to keep it the same. So we're going to go 10 out of 10.
Sounds good. Apologies there, guys. We've made it right. We didn't find the absolute glitchiest build, but a great build nonetheless. Next build up, we have our point guard. It's Nicky P at NickP03 on Twitter. He's 6'2", minimum wingspan, 99 overall, 165, and plays park and rec. So remember, no pro-am, guys, just park and rec. Now, this is where it gets interesting. We were talking about it right before we made this cut. He's the first player to get to 99 overall on Stadia and has 100% win percentage, never lost with this build in over 200 park games.
Yeah, that's wild.
And he says he's currently the highest rep player on Stadia at the time of submitting this. Now, you guys asked what Stadia is.
Educate us a little bit. Yeah, educate us a little bit.
So Google Stadia, this isn't sponsored, by the way. Google Stadia is a new... It's like a cloud service that you don't have to have a console. You can play on any monitor or whatever you want to. So
how many people play on that?
I saw Agent make a video. Our guy Agent made a video, and no one was in his park besides him and his buddy.
Wow.
So, and pretty cool. The other interesting thing is, Agent made a YouTube video saying he was the highest rep, I'm pretty sure, on Stadia. So Nicky, I don't know. You and Agent might have to battle this out and see who's the best Stadia player.
100% win percentage with 200 games. I don't care where. That's still pretty good.
It's
good.
Not
easy.
It could be on the Nintendo Switch. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now,
bad at all.
And his build is glitchy. I heard you guys talking about it before we started. Wolf, what do you think?
I like it.
What do you think, Wolf?
Off rip, this is the best point guard build in the game. This is the hybrid shooting, hybrid finishing pie chart. I mean, the only thing I see about this build, like a lot of people make it 6'3" instead of 6'2", so I'm curious to why he did one wingspan down. I mean, one height down. But besides that, this build is unstoppable. I mean, it could shoot from half court. It could dunk on every center. It could dribble like a pure playmaker. So I don't know how you're gonna stop this guy. So I mean, clearly he's been killing everybody. He has 100% win rate with 200 games, so no one can stop him. And it clearly shows from the build.
All right, Nate, what about his badges? Let's start at finishing.
Yeah, let's go. So I would drop consistent, up fancy to gold, and I think the rest actually isn't too bad. You might drop one of them to gold if you really love fancy that much, and you could put it up to Hoff, and then
I think so.
You would do that.
Take away consistent, put fancy gold, drop giant to gold, and then put fancy purple, and
then contact and slithery at Hoff and fancy at Hoff.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't think you can have a better combination.
Good deal.
Shooting badges, off first glance, I don't think you can have a better combination.
He's got the diamond, the shooting diamond. There it is.
So if you have that diamond, and then he's a point guard, so he's got like quick draw on Hoff, which you need, I think, as a point guard. Range extender on Hoff, great. And then he just had the extra badge, and he said, you know what, I'm just going to throw it on catch and shoot if I'm in a situation where I get stuck and I got a dex, and so I'm fine with the shooting badge.
Okay. Playmaking here.
Playmaking, yeah. So I don't know how important Face Crater is. I'm not too sure. That'd be my one badge where I'm like, I don't know. I might want to go. I know he's playing Park and Rec. I would probably go Dimer though, unless
I'm with you. Yep.
Unless you really, Wolf, I don't know how you feel about that, but
I'll definitely take off Space Creator and I'll put Unpluckable Gold.
Okay.
That's important. Like when you're playing guard, you don't want to get ripped. So you're gonna want to max that to gold, and then you have that one extra badge. I'm not sure bronze diamond is gonna really change anything, so I'll probably max out needle threader or put that on downhill. That one badge. I think he'll be set after that.
Yeah, that's not bad either. I think you can't go wrong. I think with either going unpluckable or, or dimer if you really wanted to. But either way, I think you'll be okay.
I like dimer personally. If you're playing threes in the park or rec, maybe.
Right.
Yeah.
I personally think I would go dimer because I love sharing the love. Wolf, I know you like putting your head down and just not getting plucked, but Nate and we're passing. We're facilitating out
I like
here.
to pass, so don't get me wrong. But
I don't think you can go wrong. They're both good.
yeah, you got to remember, like, he only has 15 playmaking badges, and like you have to. Sometimes you got to be a little selfish. You got to. When you're the guard, you can't be getting plucked up.
Yeah.
And to your point, it's also he's mainly playing park, which means steals are even a little bit easier in park.
True.
Maybe having that unpluckable higher.
All right.
It's easier to shoot in the park too.
Well, Wolf convinced me. So I'm sorry, man. I didn't even think.
Or like he can even take off needle threader and put it. You could do unpluckable gold, take off needle, and then throw on gold diamond. You got both.
Sure.
That's not a bad compromise. I'm with you.
That's like that's of both worlds. I mean, then your passes might get stolen, but
Just don't pass it all. Head down. You're banging on everybody. So he's got 5 defensive and rebounding badges. Is Intimidator Gold what you guys would use?
No, I would do. And I would probably do. If you're going to be playing park, you're probably going to be guarding ball. I would go bronze intimidator and then maybe silver pick dodger, maybe.
I'll go pickpocket over
pickpocket.
You go pickpocket over. Okay, I'd go pick dodger. I think I would. I think you're going to be getting big bodied. I mean, okay. First of all, the guy's 200 in it, so he's clearly winning with gold intimidator and so. But if you ever come to the box or to the PS4 servers or whatever, I think you could go pick dodger. I get the pickpocket choice. I'm not mad.
Yeah, I'll go pickpocket just because he has a 79 steal. So if you get bumpy and you throw a pluck in there too, I think he'll be able to get a few plucks. Pick dodger, it could be useful, but like if you got a stick and you go around those screens, you got 99 speed, he should be able to avoid some screens.
Sometimes you might be getting big bodied though.
Yeah, no, you're right, 100%.
You sometimes you get big body, but I definitely I'm not mad at the pickpocket.
Yeah, I think it's more like choice, like whatever you want, whatever you see thinks is better. So.
Yep.
Perfect. All right. Well, I'm going to rate this one first since I haven't yet. I'm going to give it a 9. Okay. And here's why. I think it's an outstanding build, but a couple things knocked you off. First is that height. I think that brings you down to a 9.5. If you made the 6'3", you're already way up there. It's almost a perfect build. And then the other tick is those couple badges. I think you could make them a little better. So I was between a 9 and a 9.5. I'll give you a 9 because I have a feeling the guys might go even higher than that. But let's see. Wolf, what do you think?
9.5.
I knew it. There it is.
9.5 out of 10. The only knock, like you said, is the height. So if he was 6'3", I'll give him a 10 out of 10. But he's 6'2", so that kind of, that brings him down half a notch. But this is the best guard build in the game. So he did a good job.
Okay, and I forgot to say, 100% win percentage is nutty. So
that's no matter what you're playing on. You're playing on the GameCube, it's nutty. So
right. That's no lag outs. That's nothing. No bad teammates. Hats off to you.
Solid.
All right, Nate, what do you think?
And for that reason, I'm going to also give him a 9.
Okay.
I'm going to give him a 9.5. I think it's an almost perfect build. The height is the only knack. I'm not going to knack him on his badges because, there was really only 3 things in total maybe we told him that he's got to change, which compared to some other people, that's not that bad.
True.
Yeah. 200-0 in park. You got to respect that. You respect the win percentage. 9.5 out of 10.
All right, so we got Sleepy Samurai here. His player, he plays Park and Rec. He's a point guard. 6'5", 177, minimum arms. A quick recap of what he says on the notes. He says Kobe. I guess his player is modeled after Kobe. Shout out to Swizz, Nate, and Wolf. Shout out to you, Sleepy Samurai. This is a Mamba build, more emphasis on defense, more than most other scoring machines. He went max rebounding to get 2 extra defensive badges. Also, thanks to Temple of Boondock, which was on our last episode, I believe.
Shout out.
Shout out to Boondock for his Shaq appearance.
There it
so
is.
we scroll down a bit. We see a Kobe Bean and Shaq. So I'm assuming Boondock is Shaq.
Yeah, for sure.
And then CB Samurai. That's pretty dope.
Are they like the duo in Park or what?
I hope so.
Yeah, they got to be the duo.
They pull up with a Kobe and Shaq and twos. I might be shook.
Facts.
Especially with this build, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This build is it right here.
That's it.
Facts.
So it looks like it's a swarm. So it's the BP build, quote unquote.
Not 6'3" though.
Yeah, not 6'3", it's 6'5". But he's still speed boost for 87 ball control.
Yeah.
Has hella defense. I mean, this build.
I like how he went with more defensive badges. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. I probably put pick dodger on. I just realized that. I don't know about no pick. I've never played with no pick dodger, so I feel like that. I don't know. I don't like that, but
yeah, I would take down Tyler's defender completely and put it on pick dodger or pickpocket. If you want to go no pick dodger, you could do that. I'll probably put it on pick or pick dodger.
I think this build is almost perfect, man. Like it's so good. I mean, scoring machine. He's got his attributes are just great. Like you said, it's like the BP build. So I mean,
I feel like the shooting badges are good. I feel like the finishing badges are good. The playmaking ones.
Yeah, I'd probably switch around some stuff.
It's kind of tough because he only gets 12.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's difficult to like. I don't know. I think the defensive badge layout is perfect. Like for what you have, like perfect shooting badge layout is perfect. Finishing badge layout is perfect. So
yeah,
I love the build. I'm in love with it. I like it.
No, the build's great for sure. He's definitely got an amazing build.
Honestly, though, but the shooting badges, I would.
Would you take off catch and shoot?
Yeah, and max out odds on the purple, range extender purple, green machine purple.
Yeah.
And then maybe you can leave it bronze if you want, or just max out that. I just completely take off catch and shoot. Yeah, if you're playing hard with this build, you're not going to really be shooting off the catch. You're going to have the ball in your hand, dribbling.
Yeah, you're not. The only reason I think the only reason I could see him putting it on is if he's like playing threes and he's playing like the 2 guard, which then it makes sense. But if he's bringing the ball up, then just take it off and maximize the other stuff. So yeah, it's a good point. The takeover's fine. Yeah, shot creator. Yeah, it's fine. I like the build. It's really good.
You can always slasher, but
this guy in 6 doesn't have tie handles. I feel like, but I don't know. Besides that,
they have to take off like dimer or something.
I know he doesn't have enough.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
He's kind of limited with 12. Usually, the way people make this build is 20, 20, 15, 5.
So I don't know if you could get 20 15 badges or 20 finishing badges.
Yeah, that's the
BP doesn't even have 20.
He does.
I'm 90% sure he doesn't.
Reed does. Reed has 20. It's 20.
Maybe his idea behind it is like if he wants more defensive badges because he's playing a lot of 2s and he's checking ball, like I could see that making some sense.
I'm 90% BPs is 15 finishing, 20 shooting, 15 playmaking, and 5 defensive. I think.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know either, but besides that, I'll rate the build. I'll give it a 9.5. And that reason being is I feel like you should have. I personally would have had more playmaking badges and a little bit less defense. I probably went down to like 7 defensive badges and got 15 playmaking or 6 defensive badges, something like that. Personally, but that's on you. So yeah, 9.5 for me.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. First 10 of the year. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10. I think it's literally perfect. Again, especially he's just playing Park and Rec, so I get why he's putting the defensive badges there. I can understand catch and shoot if you're playing 3s. If you're playing 2s with catch and shoot, take it off. If you're playing both, then you can literally just switch it in between games. So, and then the attributes perfect. Shot creator, takeover. I think it's a perfect build. I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10.
I'm gonna give it a 9.5. I think it's really good for Park. I think this is a great Park build because he has a lot of defense. He could dribble, he could dunk, he could shoot. It's like perfect, right? Like you can do everything in Park. Rec, same thing for Rec. It's a great 2-guard build. The only thing I don't like is he has shot creator to take over, but he has no difficult shots. So it's like kind of might be hard for him to get takeover. I'm not really sure how often he gets it. Usually you get a lot of shot creator of hitting threes or shooting leaner mids or something. So that kind of doesn't correlate. I think it would have been better with a slasher badge or
playmaker,
slasher badge, or playmaking maybe. But yeah, no, great build. I mean, this would be a really fun park build to have. I would definitely use it if I had it.
Or we'll see him in the outro.
Oh gosh,
where we plug our channel memberships. Actually,
do you want to redo that? And yeah, plug it.
I'm not going to redo it because we keep that kind of stuff in.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. When I freeze and forget what I'm going to say, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. We keep it all in there.
See,
when you kind of choke up on a word.
When the camera's live, I have to remember he's always behind his computer, just editing.
That's waiting. Right. I just take this footage. I go look at it later. I make sure, I'm
gonna take a drink while we're waiting.
Okay, that's fine. You can hit the join button down below, or there's a link in the description for you if you're on mobile, because apparently YouTube doesn't have a join button on mobile. If you're on desktop, join button. Mobile, link in the description. To join all the people that are dropping emotes in chat during this live premiere, or they have a loyalty badge from their comments.
Yep, I have little eyes
and you've
now.
got the eyes now, so as you are a member for an extended period of time, like month to month, you get closer and closer to that final Pacers Gaming logo. I think that's like a 6-month membership. Gotcha. You get the full logo.
So I'm halfway there right now.
Yeah, I think at like 3 months you get the eyes. So
nice.
We'll see you members in the community. Is that from SNL?